What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Horny Goats, because this isn't the Horny Goat. Welcome to Kicking It Onside. I'm tired, man. Leave me alone. Welcome to Kicking It Onside. We're going to talk some free agency news. Who is echoing?
Is it me?
I don't. It might be. It's fine. So we're going to talk some free agency news. It is you, Rayshawn. It's all right. Just mute and you can hear me, right? Because I'm going to ask you, pop in. So we're going to talk some free agency news. We're going to talk each team, each of our teams' top. We're going to talk top story. What's going on and such. So we won't start with me though. I'll start with Rayshawn. What has been going on with your Philadelphia Eagles?
Well, our free agency kind of been quiet. It was stale, but our high signing was Hassan Reddick. I think he's a cornerback. Is he a cornerback?
No, he's a. I'll tell you in a second. So
okay.
So I'm not showing everybody because I don't know if it's a copyrighted site, but so Hassan Reddick is an outside linebacker.
Okay.
They picked him up from Carolina, signed him to a 3-year, $45 million deal.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. I mean, he's a decent. He's decent. He's one of those guys. He's small for one of the outside linebackers, but I think he fits what Philadelphia. Well, actually, he came from Carolina, Bobbitt. Sorry, I apologize. I thought he played for the Cardinals. He played for Carolina last year. He was traded, I think. He was a pretty good outside linebacker. He did start in Arizona, and I think he was traded to the Carolina. You did well. Actually, I'm going to say this. They franchise tagged Fletcher Cox, didn't they?
Yeah, they released him, then they had signed him to a 1-year deal.
They
just gave him.
Yep. No, go ahead.
Yeah, they gave him like a little bit of money. Not a little bit of money, but they gave him less than what he was making. I guess just to like.
They franchise tagged him, which means he gets what the top paid player or the average of the top paid players at their position get.
Yeah.
So that's what a franchise tag is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They also re-signed Boston Scott.
Yep, I was just going to say they did just re-sign Boston Scott, and I seen that they signed Zach Pascal and Anthony Harris.
Yeah, that happened today.
Their numbers are not disclosed at this time. They'll probably be released soon, so they probably have to rework some stuff around before they can
Well, with the Anthony situation, it's kind of iffy because it's not like he did good. I mean, he did
Was
okay.
he
This past
serviceable? Was he
season.
serviceable though?
I mean, with 75 tackles, I guess he was serviceable.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, but we still need a safety unless
Of
they
course,
re-sign Rodney
you.
McLeod.
I'm telling you right now, you have 3 first-round picks.
Right.
You can go out and get one in the draft. There's defensive backs are aplenty in this draft.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So with the running back situation, we have Boston Scott,
You have Miles
Jordan
Sanders still.
Howard. Yeah, and Jordan Howard, I believe. Still.
Okay, so they must have re-signed him. Okay, but yeah, I mean, there's nothing really
Now
there.
with that, let me ask you a question with the wide receiver signing. How would that play a part with
I mean, he's
Devontae Adams and Watkins, Wilkins? So
what
who's the
now?
guy that?
Wait. Backtrack. What? Devontae Adams has nothing to do with Philadelphia.
No, I mean, no, I meant Devontae Smith. Sorry.
No, nothing. Nothing.
Oh, okay.
So Devontae Smith. It's not like he's gonna lose. He's a veteran, and he's a big physical receiver. He's like 6'4", 215, 220. So he's a big
Mhm.
guy. So I mean, he's serviceable. He's did pretty good for Indianapolis.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like they are rebuilding the team, making it a young team, which I kind of appreciate. The defenses look like they stacking up.
All right, Tim.
Yo,
What about your New England Patriots? I see that.
they just re-signed Trent Brown, I know, which
Hold
they
on,
desperately needed help on that line
hold
with
on, hold
losing
on, hold
Shaq
on.
Mason
Hold,
and Ted Harris to free
He
agency
said,
and
hold
trade.
on.
hold on, hold on.
I got it.
You're all right. So
Yeah.
they have re-signed Trent Brown. The numbers are not
Yeah.
disclosed yet, so they must have just signed him.
It just happened today.
So yeah, they have to clear some money somewhere. So if that,
Yeah.
no, if they can't clear that, then they can't sign him. That's what that means.
Yeah, but
Um.
they signed Ty Montgomery. Maybe he'll hold on. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're not going to sign a guy for 2 years, 3.6 million, and not hold on to him.
Yeah, true enough.
He was 3rd-round draft pick by the Packers. He was a pretty good kick returner.
Until he fumbled the one in the end zone.
You know what?
second round, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not mad at you, Tim. Who fucking cares who fumbles? Ever somebody fumbles? Some of the best fucking players in the Devontae Adams fumbled 8 fucking times one year.
I know.
I don't give a fucking shit about a fumble. These people, like, Packer fans are so fucking dumb, and I know you're not a Packer fan, but they're like, oh, he fumbled. We gotta find somebody.
Oh, that's New England fans in a nutshell too.
Like, shut the fuck up. Like, who
It's New England
cares?
fans in regards to running.
Because you never know, that motherfucker might fucking return the next 2 kickoffs for fucking touchdowns, and everybody be gobbling on his fucking cock.
Yep.
Devin Hester, who was one of the best kick returners ever, fumbled the ball numerous fucking times, but everybody fucking loved him.
Mm-hmm. Now the only problem is
People just need to
the way
shut
the
the fuck
league's
up.
trending. The way the league's trending, they're getting away from the kickoff returns too.
Well, fuck that. I'll quit watching. I will quit watching the NFL if they do that.
I'm just saying that. I don't know why they're making some of these trades.
Safety
Probably
fucking
just,
issues. Everybody's wearing fucking pads. It's a safety issue bullshit. You know what? I got your safety issue. Wear a fucking cup, you pussy. All right.
Yep.
So Jawan Bentley inside linebacker. They re-signed
Yes,
him
they
to a
re-signed
2-year
that.
deal. Go ahead. I
and then
have
they
all.
also got
I have all the
Terrence
signings.
Mitchell.
I have all the signings right here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now too.
Yeah. Ty Montgomery, they signed to a 2-year, $3.6 million deal. Terrence Mitchell, he's an okay defensive back, not somebody that, he's a filler. He's filling a position. And then Trent Brown, I don't know what they signed him to.
I don't know either. They haven't disclosed it.
Right.
I'm just going off of what Twitter has. And they also had Malcolm Butler back in for the free agency visit. And Leonard Fournette for a free agency visit. Butler, I wouldn't mind seeing him back. Maybe we'll finally get an answer as to whatever happened during that Eagles Super Bowl. Never will.
What happened during the Eagles Super Bowl? What do you mean?
He played one. He played on. He didn't play at all.
Why do
He
we?
didn't
Why?
play at all.
But why do we care?
Oh no, that's just that's a question that people have been asking around here for years.
Why? Okay.
Why? So the Eagles won. Let's just move on from that, right?
So again, I asked this question. That was how long ago? Why do we care what happened then? Can't we worry about what's going on now?
Because that's not the nature of sports fan.
I don't know why you guys even have pro sports. I really don't. I think the only reason you guys have pro sports is because you're a big city out there. That's it. It's the only reason. You guys bitch. I'm not saying you, but people out there bitch, piss, and moan about their fucking teams when they aren't winning. I remember when New England sucked donkey dick every fucking year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they sucked donkey dick like the Packers did. I mean, worse, but they sucked donkey dick. Like they were the worst team in the NFL a couple of fucking times.
Yeah.
So, shut the fuck up. Be happy. I'm not saying you, Tim.
Oh, no, I know what I'm agreeing with.
Shut the fuck up and enjoy the ride. Why are you complaining? You won how many fucking Super Bowls in fucking 20 years? Shut the fuck up. Every other fucking goddamn organization would love to be in the position that you and Green Bay are. Trust me.
6 wins and 9 appearances, if I'm sorry.
Okay. My point is, quit bitching.
Yeah.
Quit bitching. I'm not talking about you, but you fucking fans that the New England and Boston fans bitch, piss, and fucking moan because you don't fucking win every year. You know what? Packer fans, we win every year, but we don't win the Super Bowl every year. Well, you want to know what? Just goes to show how tough the NFC really is. And it showed this year. Green Bay lost to a team they beat early on in the year, even though it was on a last-second field goal. So, if you're not a real fan in my eyes, if you do nothing but complain about fucking winning all the time, and then when things don't go your way, you start crying like you've never won anything in your life, you know what? I feel not one bit fucking sorry for New England Patriots fans. I feel not one bit sorry for Boston Red Sox fans. I feel not one bit sorry for Boston Bruins fans. I feel not one bit sorry for Boston Celtics fans. You want to know why? You've won enough. As a Brewers fan, I just want fucking one. Jesus fucking Christ. It boggles my fucking mind, you know? Any trades?
They had that Shaq Mason trade, I know.
Okay, yeah, they traded Shaq Mason to Tampa for
it was basically a cap room move. They got a 5th-round pick out of it, I think.
They got a 5th-round pick out of a pretty good offensive lineman. I'm just gonna goes to show how much fucking New England values their offensive lineman, right? That guy was a Pro Bowler and you traded him for a 5th-round pick. How in the fuck does New England win every year on decisions like that? Just goes to show how good of a fucking coach. Just goes to show how good of a fucking coach fucking Bill Belichick is. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. I see.
A real test of it.
New Orleans fans, I see Jameis Winston was re-signed for 2 years, $28 million. I told you they were going to re-sign him. He was having a pretty decent year until he got hurt. Everybody wanting Aaron Rodgers to come to Green Bay, that was never happening. Green Bay re-signed Aaron Rodgers to a 5-year. I can't even think of what it was. Let me look. It's here. I'll get to you in a second, Bobbit. Oh, they don't even have it on here. Okay, Bobbit, what about you? Anything in the trade? I hear that they're shopping Christian McCaffrey. Rumors.
Yeah, we was originally going to give the farm for Deshaun Watson.
What's this we shit? What's this we shit? Are you a part of the ownership?
Part of the organizers. Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Well, then say they, please. Proper terminology. Go ahead.
Anyway, then there's like, well, fuck it, we'll just.
They were never going to get Deshaun Watson. They were never going to get Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy the Browns got him that way. Carolina wouldn't have to play him 2 times a year.
Well, Cleveland just got pretty good because when and I know all the hashtag Me Too people. I'm not happy with Deshaun Watson either. I think he should be. If everything is true, he should be punished. However,
I'm sure he should go on the commission's exempt list.
But nothing's been proven yet.
Yeah, and
so you can't punish a guy if nothing's been proven. Okay, there's nothing that we can't punish the guy until it's proven, and I don't think it's going to happen. So bear with it. That just tells me that they did not have enough evidence. And the NFL has nothing to do with it because it's a fucking criminal case. So shut the fuck up about it, people. It's a criminal case. If there criminally is nothing that they can do, all is forgiven. You can't punish the guy. With Ray Rice, it was on video. Although, I still think Ray Rice got fucking screwed. Why? Because she started the fucking fight. I don't fucking care what anybody says. You can call me a fucking justifier or whatever, but Ray Rice got screwed by the NFL. He got blacklisted because he knocked his wife out, who was trying to beat him up. Yes, he's 5'9", 205, 210 pounds. That still doesn't give that woman a right. What are you supposed to do? Just let her hit you? Fuck that. I'm going to knock your ass the fuck out. You're going to try and hit me? Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care who doesn't fucking like what I have to fucking say. I'm not going to take shit from anybody. Fuck that. It's just like if a woman tried shooting me and I shoot her. You know, oh, you shouldn't have shot her because it's a woman. Yeah, fuck you. She was trying to shoot me, a fucking clown. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, think, people.
You really get away with shit like
pick
that.
Your fights. Pick your fights. I'm sorry. Ray Rice got screwed. Roger Goodell's a fucking numbnut when it comes to that shit.
That's a known fact.
Some of the administrative stuff he does, I agree with. But some of this fucking suspension bullshit with like Ray Rice and punishing these... Shut the fuck up. He's an idiot when it comes to that shit. That's just my opinion. Is anybody anybody going, oh my god, JP's a dick in the fucking chat? Nope, not yet. Not yet. It's alright. So let's go through your Dante Jackson, Bobbitt. Didn't he play for you guys last year? Yep, he did. They re-signed him, which is a good move. It's a good move. He's a pretty good cornerback.
No. He didn't play for Carolina last year. He played for them 2 years ago, I think.
Want to bet?
I'm really glad that he's back.
Nope.
He was really needed.
It says he went from Carolina to Carolina. He played for
really?
Yeah, he played for Carolina last year. You just didn't notice him because nobody gave a fuck about Carolina, Bobbitt.
Basically.
Yeah.
Just goes to show you don't know your team very well. You suck. I'm just kidding. Austin Corbett signed a 3-year, $26.25 million. He's a pretty good guard. He can also play center. He played for the Rams last year. So you're getting a Super Bowl champion on your team.
Hell yeah.
Actually, you're getting two. You're getting the punter, which before the call, Bobbitt got excited about that one. I mean, if you're excited about a punter, you need to find a different team.
It's not just a punter, though, JP. It's Johnny fucking Hecker.
He's a fucking punter.
He's a punter and a...
He's a fucking Bobbitt. I'm gonna say this really slowly for all the Carolina fans. He's a fucking punter.
I'm the only Panthers fan excited about that, by the way.
I mean, it's a good signing as far as a punter. But it's a fucking punter. If you're excited about Johnny Hecker being signed, Packer fans were fucking excited by Peter Bojorquez being signed by the Packers. Or, like, are you people fucking dumb? This guy is no fucking... Fucking Buffalo got rid of him for fucking gravy. They knew something we didn't. He wasn't that fucking good. In fact, he was part of the fucking problem with the kicking game. If not all of it. Xavier Woods, and no, it's not fucking Big E's best friend. He was a safety. He was a safety. He was a safety in Minnesota.
Minnesota, I think.
Yep. So he's pretty serviceable. They signed him to a 3-year, $15.75 million, and they aren't just going to throw 3 years and $50.75 million at a guy that isn't good. So he's pretty good. Then you got Damian Wilson. He was pretty all right. He was pretty good. Bradley Bozeman. He's pretty good. He played for Baltimore. Rashard Higgins, he played for Cleveland last year. He's the second leading receiver on the team.
How many people they signed so far?
They signed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys.
Damn, and how much money they have left? So,
I'll get there.
Well, they had $30 million in cap space before the signings.
And then they signed in Brandon Zylstra. Another wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
For Green Bay, and this was a big story because Aaron Rodgers signed, and I'll just go to Green Bay now. I'm just going to go to Green Bay here.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you how much they signed Aaron Rodgers for. They signed Aaron Rodgers to a 5-year, a 3-year, $150.81 million contract with a $40.8 million signing bonus. He's guaranteed every single dollar of that. He also extended those 5 years. So he's got 5 years left as a Packer.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is making money.
Now, he's guaranteed that $150 million.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably he's probably going to play 3 more years and that's it. And then I think he's going to retire. The one question I have for everybody is, what do you think of the trade that the Packers made right at the moment that Green Bay needed to cut their salary cap? With Davante Adams going to the Las Vegas Raiders for a first round pick and a second round pick. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Now, he was franchise tagged. They franchise tagged him.
Yeah.
Which froze the $20 million that he was given.
Okay.
That he wasn't paid it, but he was franchise tagged. He would have been guaranteed that money, I think, in 4 months.
Done somewhere around right.
Well, that's how they do it. It's like sometime in July or August or whatever it is. He would have been guaranteed guaranteed all that $20 million, and that's they couldn't fine him or anything because they franchise tagged him. Now he didn't have to play. So Green Bay.
That trade just tells me that they couldn't really come to terms on a.
That's
on a
not true.
That was suitable
Nope.
for both parties.
Nope. Here's the thing. He signed a 5-year, and I'll go to the Las Vegas Raiders. He signed a 5-year, $140 million contract with a $19.25 million signing bonus, with $65.67 million of that contract guaranteed fully.
Yeah, but he signed that with the Raiders. It wasn't signed.
Now, let me finish, Tim. God damn it! I know this. Green Bay offered him the same thing, and he said no. Not because he didn't want to play for Green Bay. It's because he has always wanted to play for the Raiders organization. It was been a dream of his. He has no ill will towards the Packers organization. Everybody's saying, oh, he didn't want to play there because they were doing nothing but paying their quarterback. No, that's not true. They were going to pay him. So he took.
It's just like it's just like the Reddick situation. He wanted to play in Philly. Well, he's back home in Philly, so I can understand why Dante Adams want to play with Oakland.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. If he wanted to, the guy deserves. If he wants, I would do the same thing. If I'm the best player at my position, I want to test the free agent market. I'll reject every offer from everybody until the team that I want to play for, if they offer me that money, I'm playing for them. No matter if another team offers me more. It tells me he's not playing for the money.
Yeah, and Trent said I can understand the fact that he wanted to go to the Raiders, but at the same time, I know that's gotta hurt for Green Bay fans because he's one of, if not the best receiver in the game.
Okay. Can't have a best player at every fucking position in the NFL, right? Because if you did, you'd be over the salary cap every fucking year.
Yeah.
Truthfully, it feels like the AFC West is looking to be like an race almost.
I still think Kansas City is going to be the team to beat.
I know. Oh no, I'm not saying they won't be the team to beat. I'm just saying, like,
I don't think the AFC West is going to be as good as you think it is.
I'm saying that's what they're.
No. Well, here's why I disagree. What has Las Vegas done on the offensive line front to get better? What has Las Vegas done to get better on the defensive front besides signing Chandler Jones? That's one player.
Yeah.
It's not even their front seven that's bad. It's their back four. They're terrible. They can't fucking cover a wet paper bag.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it'll be as good as everyone's saying it'll be. I'm saying what it looking like on paper is an arm trade. Everyone's building up, like getting the wide receivers and quarterbacks. Denver, once we get to that, in their trade.
Yes.
That's what I mean.
Well, and I understand that, but I still think Kansas City's a 12, 13 win team. Because look at what they signed. I still don't think Denver is going to be great.
I think they'll
One signing does not make a fucking team better. I'm sorry, it's a team game. Russell Wilson is a better quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them. Now they gotta do something with it. I've seen teams sign really good players, and they still suck.
Mm-hmm.
Is Nathaniel Hackett going to be a good coach? He's a great offensive coordinator. Doesn't mean he's going to make a great head coach. He's an unknown.
Same with Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniel will fail because he'll get lost in the sauce because he won't know what to fucking do because he won't have Bill Belichick riding his fucking ass all the fucking time.
Offensively, he'll be fine. It's the defensive side that
this is why he's not a very good head coach. That's all I'm saying. I don't think he's more worried about what happens on offense than he does on defense. He's a head coach now. He needs to worry about every aspect of the game.
Yeah.
As far as the Chargers, they're probably the only real threat to Kansas City, in my eyes.
Because usually they beat them at home, I know.
So I'm not too damn concerned. The AFC West is not going to be any better than the NFC North usually is. The AFC North usually is.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, JP, the Super Bowl champion is going to be coming out of the AFC West, motherfucker.
Nah, I doubt it.
Yeah, the Chargers coming for that Super Bowl, motherfucker. Yeah.
The Chargers aren't. They're gonna contend for the AFC Championship, but they aren't going to the Super Bowl.
We winning that Super Bowl, motherfucker. We with the team for the Super Bowl, motherfucker. Yeah.
No, you're not.
Did y'all go to the playoffs last year?
Nope, they lost to the fucking Raiders.
They lost to the Raiders in
overtime.
In overtime of week 18.
If they would have tied, then the Chargers would have made the playoffs. But they were going to lose in the first round.
No, we would have won.
No, you wouldn't have, Bobbitt. Just stop. You're trying. It's not happening.
Really, really hard.
I think the trade, and then that opened up $20 million in salary cap for the Packers. And then they went and signed So they've had 3 signings. They've re-signed Robert Tonyan. His salary has not been released yet, and he signed, I think, Saturday or Sunday. They signed Pat O'Donnell, who's a punter. Apparently, he's a pretty good holder. He's a punter. No, I'm not excited about him fucking signing, because he's a punter. As long as he can do his job, I don't fucking care.
He kicked the ball and not.
The Packers re-signing Rasul Douglas was a big signing. Because now they have pretty much the group that they had last year. Including Jair Alexander, who they need to re-sign. And they're probably working on an extension as we speak. He does have that 5th-year option. Sometimes that 5th-year option doesn't last. I know that Carolina hasn't signed anybody, have they? As far as quarterbacks, Bobbitt?
As far as quarterbacks, no.
So you're stuck with Sam Darnold. Well, not stuck with him. I think he deserves his chance.
Right now,
Bobbitt,
but
go ahead.
I've heard one more thing. I've heard that they're interviewing. I've heard they're possibly wanting to bring back Cam Newton. I've heard they want to bring in Baker Mayfield. I've heard everything.
I'm going to tell you right now, Sam Darnold is better than Cam Newton.
Oh, I agree 100%.
I think Sam Darnold is and will be better than Baker Mayfield. You can disagree with me all you want, but I don't think Baker Mayfield is that great. I kind of proved my point with him.
I agree. It's just I've literally heard every quarterback's name thrown out there ever since this whole free agency started.
Nope, I hear you. I get you, but I
Same with the Eagles. Like they want to get rid of Jalen Hurts.
No, they don't. Who says that? Who says that?
There's people out there that Eagles fans.
Okay, Eagles fans. Okay, so if Philadelphia is wanting that, then that's fine. But the fans don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think we need to get rid of this guy. He's young.
It's only his second year in the fucking league.
They need to give him a chance.
This is his first year starting.
Mm-hmm. At least he got us to the playoffs.
This is a problem with fans in general. They see that their offense or quarterback is struggling. Like Jordan Love. Oh, this guy's terrible. He can't fucking complete a pass. It's his first start. Shut the fuck up. You people that fucking bitch, piss, moan, and fucking complain about the fucking guy that's playing quarterback for you that struggles. You go out there, you put the fucking pads on, and you try to do the fucking job. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and just enjoy what's being put out for you. All right?
The next argument that they all have is, well, I'm not pleased. That's an argument.
Okay. Then shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You have no room to talk. Being a quarterback in the NFL is not fucking easy. Everybody seems to think that it's so easy to be a quarterback in the NFL. Because what they see on TV. I know I couldn't do it. But there are things that I can see from a coaching standpoint that just... Jalen Hurts can do it. I've seen him do it. He did it against Green Bay last year. Damn near beat him. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
People jumping the gun on these guys that are young and just... Baker Mayfield had his chance, man. Sam Darnold hasn't been given the chance. The support's not there for him. He had no offensive line to protect him last year.
And he was drafted by the Jets in this one, too.
The Jets didn't get him any offensive lineman until he was gone.
Exactly what I'm saying.
So everybody sitting there saying that he was terrible aren't really fucking paying attention. The guy fucking had no time. He's running for his life every fucking down. People just... These people that think they know what they're talking about, can you shut the fuck... I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to being a quarterback. I mean, I wouldn't make throws that some of these guys do, but that's a coaching standpoint. Oh, he just threw an interception. He's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to quit watching football if you're going to complain about one fucking interception in a game. Now, if he throws seven interceptions in a game, then there's a problem.
Yeah. Then that's a problem.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Cody in the chat with the Cincinnati, yes, they needed to get Joe Burrow some offensive line help. They needed to do that. That was what they thought they were going to draft for last year, and they went with Chase. So he said that they finally got him some help on the offensive line.
Let me look and see what Cincinnati got for help.
Yeah.
Ted Karras?
He's a decent offensive lineman.
Is he really the fix that they're looking for, though?
No, but it gets him at least some help on the line.
But, okay, so they signed this guy to a 3-year, $18 million contract. I've seen him. Didn't he play for New England? Yeah.
Yes, he did. He plays center, and he also can play, I think, right tackle. I'm right.
They went out and got La'el Collins.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
I know, but compared to what they had last year,
I think the guy that's he's replacing is better than he is. He's just young.
Mm-hmm.
Again, not every player is a fucking superstar at their fucking position right away.
Right.
I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
No,
You know,
not
I
saying
mean-
that.
No, I know you're not, but I'm just saying these people out here, I don't think that Cincinnati really got that much better on the offensive line. They didn't address the need at all. Alex Kappa? I mean, is he going to be able to function without Ryan Jensen next to him? I don't know. I don't like Ryan Jensen. I think he's a fucking cocksucker. I think he's a douchebag. I think he's a cheap shot artist. He's an instigator.
Mm-hmm.
But he is a decent center. He's good
Yeah.
at what he does. And Alex Kappa holds all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he holds. Like he's pulling on your fucking jersey and he gets away with it.
Yeah.
So
He
I don't
holds it.
I don't know if Cincinnati really addressed their issues. I really don't.
I'll just addressing the comments.
No, that's fine. I'm just telling you I disagree.
No.
Well, I'm disagreeing with Cody.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Those wonderful Detroit Lions really went out and did themselves, didn't they? Boy, they have fucking issues and just say, well, fuck it, we're gonna re-sign a fucking backup quarterback. And then we're going to fucking give a wide receiver, DJ Shark, $10 million for 1 year. And he's hurt all the fucking time.
Can't make this shit up.
That's the Lions for you.
What about Dallas?
What has Dallas done? Dallas went out, got re-signed Leighton Vander Esch. No, wait. Dorrance Armstrong. They signed defensive end Dorrance Armstrong for 2 years, $13 million. Dante Fowler from the Atlanta Falcons. James Washington, wide receiver. He's a pretty decent wide receiver when he isn't acting like a baby back bitch. I mean, he'll fit in perfectly in Dallas because he's a crybaby.
Okay, now.
I mean, they haven't really done anything of significance. The New York Giants, they got some offensive line help. Mark Lewinsky, John Feliciano's pretty good pickup. I mean, the pickups at Cincinnati are pretty good, but I don't think that fixes the issue.
No,
I don't think any one of them 5 guys on that offensive line were very good. Just one side was a little better than the other. Ricky Seals-Jones, they signed him from Washington. Jihad Ward from Jacksonville. Jamil Douglas, they didn't really fucking do anything.
It don't look like it. Speaking of Washington, Mr. Wentz is the quarterback now.
Yeah, there was trade today. Today, Matt Ryan was traded from Atlanta to Indianapolis, which makes them a contender again. Matt Ryan's that fucking good. He can manage an offense. That's all you need to do in Indianapolis.
I thought Baker Mayfield was going to go to Indianapolis. after that Deshaun Watson.
No, because I'm going to tell you why. Because Indianapolis wants a quarterback that's going to manage their offense, not try to do more than what's expected of him. The problem with Baker Mayfield is he tries to do more than what's expected of him. Very easily, he had two of the better running backs in the NFL. All he had to do was turn around and hand the fucking ball off. But Baker Mayfield wanted it to be about him. And he had a fucking great offensive line, too. Again, another fucking team where people are sitting here saying, and Tim and I talked about it earlier, the AFC West, Denver, they have a pretty good offensive line. They have a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah.
They have pretty good receivers. They have pretty good running backs. Cleveland Browns had all of the same things. Look where it got them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think Baker Mayfield is as good as Russell Wilson, but you see my point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a good hand, but he just didn't know how to play it.
No. Washington re-signed Ken Sims and J.D. McKissick and signed Andrew Norwell, offensive guard from Jacksonville, who was one of their better offensive linemen. So there's that. Anybody, any thoughts? So Matt Ryan got traded from Atlanta to Indiana, and then a head scratcher to me, they immediately signed Marcus Mariota to a 2-year fucking deal.
Yeah, I can't figure that one
What
out.
has Marcus Mariota done in the NFL to warrant a quick signing like that?
You know, somebody in the organization, something. I don't know.
Know where the bodies are buried?
What?
I have no idea, truthfully. I don't know why he's being signed that quickly. Did he not even play last year?
No. He was Derek Carr's backup.
Yeah.
He must have sucked a mean dick.
Well, I don't think he's getting a lot of fucking money, but he's getting a 2-year deal. That's all I know. Let's look and see what Baltimore did. And I'm pretty sure Heather, Zadarius Smith, agreed to sign with the Baltimore Ravens, and then, a day later, he backed out of the deal.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't even know they could do that.
Yeah. Well, the reason that he could is because there was nothing put in ink.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because free agency, I think it was the day free agency started, he backed out of the deal.
Mm.
And today he was in Minnesota doing a free agency visit. Baltimore has made a couple of moves. You'll like this one, Heather. They signed Marcus Williams. You knew about that one.
Yep, I did.
They signed Morgan Moses, who is a big bruiser. He'll take 6'6", about 330 pounds. He's a road grader.
Offense or defense?
Offensive lineman. He's a right tackle.
How about Calais Campbell? A lot.
Calais Campbell is not playing anymore. He's retired.
Really? He said he was going to come back.
I think he retired. I can go look, but I think he retired. So Morgan Moses signed for 3 years at $15 million over those 3 years. And everybody's lovable favorite fullback re-signed with the Baltimore Ravens. He signed today with a 3-year deal. Patrick Ricard. I like Patrick Ricard. He's 6'3", 310 pounds, and can run like a fucking wide receiver. That guy's good, man. Let me see. So you want to know about Calais Campbell? Well, Calais Campbell's a defensive lineman, Heather. He's an offensive lineman, the right tackle. Calais Campbell is not signed. He is still a free agent. Whoop! Nope, he's not. He is inactive, so I think he is retiring. So, Zadarius Smith backing out of his deal was a little weird to me because it was right about the time that Davante Adams got traded. And I'm thinking, okay, Packers going to re-sign him? I mean, they don't need him. I think the edge rushers that Green Bay has right now, I think are serviceable enough. I think they can get the job done. Preston Smith had a good year, and Rashad Gary has found his niche. He is a good one. The only thing that Green Bay needs on the front four is another defensive lineman next to Kenny Clark, either to solidify the run or help with the pass rush. Because I see Kenny Clark as a very versatile defensive interior lineman. I think the most overpaid player is Von Miller at 6 years, $120 million. I mean, he's good, but I don't know if he's worth all that. Because I don't even think he'll finish that contract.
I don't think we will either.
And Davante Adams' deal is a 5-year deal with, after his third year, he can opt out of his contract. On his after his third year is up, he can opt out. So I don't think he'll be there.
Deal.
He'll probably be there for the 3 years, and that's it.
Just to say I played with the Raiders.
That's what he wants. That's what he wants to do, and more power to him.
Right.
I
know the Eagles was looking to sign David Obajo, but he had got injured, torn his Achilles. I'm not sure if they're gonna sign him later on in the draft. Being that they have 3 first rounds, I don't know if that would be a good move.
Right. Yeah. So, in that Matt Ryan trade, they traded Matt Ryan to the Indianapolis Colts for a 3rd-round pick. So we're sitting here talking about Cincinnati. Yeah, they picked up offensive linemen, but they start releasing some of the players that really are the reason why that team got to the Super Bowl, and that's their defensive backs. They released Trey Waynes, clearing 10.8, which tells me that they had to start getting rid of players to sign these guys that they just picked up. That's not good when you have to start releasing players that helped you. Because Trey Waynes was pretty good. So that being said, free agency's been kind of weird this year. The weirdest thing is Zadarius Smith backing out of his deal. I do scratch my head over that. I do scratch my head over them signing Marcus Mariota as quickly as they did after they traded Matt Ryan.
Yep.
New England re-signed J.C. Jackson.
No,
Yes.
they didn't.
They didn't? I thought they'd... Oh, no. Who did sign him?
Chargers.
Yeah, they got better
Chargers signed him.
They got better on defense. They have pretty good
Yes, they did
defensive
get better
back.
on defense.
Allen Robinson signed with the Rams.
Yes.
So head scratcher. And what's funny to me is I have, when the Packers released or traded Davante Adams, people were like, well, let's go out and get OBJ. Let's go out and get OBJ. Let's go out and get OBJ. Hey, dumb fucks. Just so you know, he tore his ACL in the Super Bowl. You're signing a guy for 1 year that isn't even going to fucking play. Shut the fuck up.
And if he does, it'll be back half of the season.
He tore his ACL. He's out.
No, I'm just saying if he does play, it'll be the back.
He tore the same knee twice. There is no fucking way he is playing at all.
I don't think he is either. I'm just saying the only possibility is that happens.
I don't even think he'll play any regular season games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think they might take him off the IR, but they aren't gonna fucking play him at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Jameis Winston re-signed. As you can see, Cam Newton's on this thing. That guy just needs to crawl in a hole and go to sleep.
Yes, he does.
He's a crybaby back bitch. Tyrann Mathieu is still out there.
Yeah, I want him to go with the Eagles.
I know Amari Cooper was traded from Dallas to Cleveland.
Yep.
Chandler Jones was signed by the Las Vegas Raiders as another big signing this past week. Probably the biggest signing this past week was Davante Adams by the Raiders with the trade that happened.
Yeah.
I actually, as a Packer fan, am okay with the trade. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Here's why. Everybody was crying. It's like, oh my God, the Packers are going to suck. They're going to be there. You don't have any receivers. Oh my God, now I've got to try to re-sign OBJ, who's got a torn ACL. I'm actually happy he's gone. You want to know why? Because now you're really going to find out how good fucking Aaron Rodgers really fucking is.
No.
He was good before.
In college, right?
No, he was good. He was good before Devontae got there. Devontae. What? You want to come up here? Oh my God. Oh. I got bad shoulders, guys. I'm sorry. I can't even. It sucks because Wendy. We got home yesterday and Wendy wanted me to pick her up and I could not pick her up.
Oh man,
my shoulders are so shot. I gotta start working out. Doing shoulder shrugs and stuff. I felt really bad because she really wanted me to pick her up. But I think this is good for Green Bay because now everybody's gonna really find out how much better Aaron Rodgers is than Tom Brady. Because Tom Brady decided to fucking come back.
Yo, don't even talk about it. That motherfucker, I want to slap the shit out of him.
He was stuck at home for a week and why
I think
did
he
they
had-
have to come back?
I'm starting. What did I tell everybody?
Oh,
This
we all
guy
know
is.
it.
This guy's a narcissist. It's got to be about Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to have the spotlight. If he doesn't have the fucking spotlight, then he doesn't want to go off into obscurity. These are the moments that I wish Marvel Comics shit was real and you could put him in that fucking portal like they did at Endgame and just not let him out. Just saying.
I hear you.
The guy cannot just go gracefully into this. I hope he comes back and he breaks both of his fucking legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should have stayed out.
And then he has to fucking retire because he can never fucking play football again. 45? Tom, can you sit over here for a second, Heather? Or Wendy? Yeah?
Can you sit next to Daddy?
Can you sit next to Daddy? Because Dad's going to move a lot here. I'm 49. I was in pretty good shape in when I was 44. As good a shape as I could. I could still run. The day I turned 45, I couldn't run no more. I could barely. It took me 20 minutes to get out of fucking bed.
You're cold.
In fact, now it takes me a half hour to get out of fucking bed. So Tom Brady, just retire.
Well, I said
Because-
so. He's looking to sell the TB12 method.
I don't care. about his TB12. I don't care if he sells dildos and it's popular now. Fuck Tom Brady. He's ruining his legacy. He's ruining it.
Yep, I agree. Sooner or later, he's gonna hit that cliff that everyone talks about.
And I hope it's this year that he gets fucking just railed really fucking hard, and he's like, I can't do this anymore, and he can't fucking play anymore. I'm just gonna fucking laugh. I am just going to fucking laugh. You have ruined your legacy because you want to be the center of attention. That's all he wants to be.
He went back with Tampa Bay, right? I'm assuming.
Yes,
he did. He doesn't have a very good offensive line anymore.
Who was the backup quarterback for Tampa Bay?
Blaine Gabbert. And God, if they would have let him play, I'm telling you right now, if Blaine Gabbert would have played, they might have been the worst team in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they re-signed. No, they didn't re-sign. They franchise tagged Godwin. No.
They re-franchise tagged who?
They franchise tagged Chris Godwin on the same.
Yes, they franchise tagged him again. He was franchise tagged last year and fucking got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Now they franchise tagged him again.
Yep.
Why? Because they wanted to bring Tom Brady back. Chris Godwin's not going to want to fucking sign with Tampa Bay.
I don't blame him.
He's going to want to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Why should I sign with you? Every time I do something, you fucking franchise tag me. I'm going to go to free agency. You can franchise tag me 35 fucking times. I'm just not going to fucking play for you. I'll fucking retire before I play for Tampa Bay ever again because you keep franchise tagging. Players don't like getting tagged. They don't.
I hope that's his mindset.
That's part of it that I just can't figure out.
They're getting paid a lot of fucking money. And it's guaranteed money.
Well, the other thing is, it's part of the CBA. You guys agreed to it. So stop your bitching about it and just
I agree.
deal with it.
I agree. Bobbitt, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
My final thoughts are, it's going to be interesting to see what Carolina does throughout the rest of the free agency and as we get into the draft, see where their mind is at.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. We will do another mock draft. When is the draft?
Mm.
Couldn't tell you.
When is the draft?
April 18th.
28th of April.
The 18th?
Oh, 28th. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I saw one.
28th. We'll probably do one. There will be no show next week because I will be getting ready to leave to go to Minneapolis for the week for work.
Okay.
We'll do another mock draft next week.
The following week?
Yeah, the following week.
The week after I get back.
Yeah. Okay.
There will maybe a show the following Monday because we might be closing. We might be moving into our new place and getting everything settled. But that following Monday before the draft, we should be good and settled in if we're there. And we'll do another mock draft. And then we will, and we might, I might put in for a comp time day, and we might start a little earlier and do the draft with trades. But I don't want to sit here and fucking do trades all the fucking time. It's really hard to do trades. I just rather run through the draft, and then that way I prefer not to do trades. Let them do the trading. And then that Thursday, we will do the first round of the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So the Thursday, the 28th of April, it will be a show. There will be a Kicking It Onside show where we do the draft.
Yep.
And we'll actually have a spreadsheet up, and I can run that, and we'll put the players and all that stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
So, that being said, you can come back up here. That being said, we're going to bid you all a good night. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Rayshawn, any final thoughts?
I mean, I just want the Eagles to have a great season.
I think they're going to be better than they were last year.
Yeah, I could already see it. It's on paper, but it's all about what they do on the field.
Right. Tim?
I just hope the Patriots either sign or receive sooner or later.
Sign a what?
A wide receiver.
I don't know why you don't like your wide receivers now. They're pretty serviceable.
They're decent, but
You're one of those that wants a fucking superstar at every fucking position,
No.
don't you?
no,
Liar.
just their wide receivers are not the greatest.
Well, New England's not built around superstars. You know this.
No, they're built around. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but part of it also is there's a lot of trade activity also around there too. Recently.
Yep.
So everyone's like, well, they got to do something now too. I just want to see them sign like a mid-tier receiver. That's all.
They have 4 mid-tier receivers now.
Hmm.
I mean, Kendall Bourne's pretty good.
Yeah, he is.
The kid that they drafted in the first round 2 years ago?
N'Keal Harry.
He's all
I think
right.
part of the problem, I'd like to see him get a full season with Matt Jones.
Agreed.
Part of the problem I think he had was he got frozen out by Brady.
Who's the other guy that you guys have that's
The
decent?
Tobey Myers, who I do like.
Yeah. So
That
mean,
one I do like.
you have some pretty good receivers.
Yeah.
I don't feel sorry for you.
No one feels sorry for us.
I think Green Bay has a pretty. They re-signed Alan Lazard to a tender, so the only way that a team could pick him up is if they give up a second-round pick. Which I don't think anybody will do. Randall Cobb took a pay cut to stay in Green Bay. I applaud that. I don't know if they'll re-sign Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Green Bay's got 2 first-round picks. I think that they're probably going to go defense with the first 2 because I still think they need inside linebacker help, even though they have Chris Barnes and Devondre Campbell. He re-signed with a 5-year, $50 million deal. As soon as they freed up that was the trade. Once the trade happened, they re-signed Devondre Campbell right away. And I'm going to tell you what, that is probably the winner for me in my eyes. He's the first team All-Pro. First team All-Pro. And the guy he replaced, Blake Martinez, is making more than he is. It tells you where he wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
So Green Bay's done some good things. I think their defense is pretty solidified. Now they just get some offensive players. They might go for a receiver in the first round. There are talks out there that they may. The receiving class is very, 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 very deep again this year. Probably better than last year's.
Yeah, the receiver class is deep in the defensive D-line. The defensive back class is pretty deep. As well,
the defensive back class is pretty deep, and the interior defensive linemen are pretty deep this year too. So.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. I just sit and wait for things to happen. I'm not too big on the free agency, but we'll keep talking about it. Unless something really huge happens, there won't be a show next week. But if there is, I will keep you updated.
Mm-hmm.
If it's got to be huge though, don't forget Sunday. Watch my show with Cody. It is laying down the bunt. Tim, I want you to be on the show next week or Sunday if you can.
Yeah, I can.
Because there was a rule that came out that we put out there, the pitching rule. You know what I'm talking? The time clock rule. So
yeah. Oh, the pitch clock rule. Okay.
Yep. So I kind of want to bring you on for some of that stuff.
Yeah.
That being said, join us, and I'll hate on the Yankees. Just wait.
That's always fun to do.
I love hating on the fucking. I'll hate on the Red Sox too. Don't get excited.
I'll be at work. I can't join.
Just tune in. Just wait. Just wait.
Oh yeah, last week when I tuned in, I was at work. I was in the chat.
So join us for that, and yeah, give us your thoughts on what your team is gonna do in the this season. I think we're gonna do the NL. I think the NL West and the AL West, or is it the NL East and the AL East? I can't remember. Cody remembers. We're gonna either do the NL East or the AL East, and then we'll go from there. We'll talk about those divisions. So we're gonna shit on the Yankees come fucking Sunday night. You're excited about that, aren't you?
Oh.
So, all right, guys, have a good night. In a couple of hours, join us over on the Horny Goat. We're gonna talk about Thor: Dark World. I actually liked it.
Yes, that was a good movie.
I enjoyed it.
Watch it.
I thought it was good.
Oh wait, I still got time. I'm gonna watch that shit.
So join us here. Yeah, it's only an hour and 15 minutes long. So
yeah, so you should be able to make it.
So we just watched it today, and I think I started it at 4:30, and we finished watching it at like 6:30.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even watch the end credits.
I actually like Thor. I
did too. We'll talk about it. I'm not gonna ruin anything. We'll talk about it. And I'm sure that you're more than welcome to join, Rayshawn. So.
Oh, absolutely.
So if you wanna join us for that, go ahead. It'll be me and Basement and Heather and Connor and Rayshawn possibly. I might have to pull out a little bit early because I kind of have to get up for work tomorrow. I am kind of tired, so. But yes, everybody should have died within 5 minutes. So that being said, everybody stay safe, be well, and we'll talk to you in a couple hours over on the Horny Goat where we're going to talk Thor: Dark World. Good night, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Night.
This has been a presentation of My Balls, Your Chin.